to the story of Xenu the alien and the Church of Scientology. Last night we reported exclusively how Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard spoke about Xenu in a secret tape. Well, since that story we've been bombarded with emails and faxes from angry Scientology followers. So today reporter Brian Seymour tried one more time to interview a spokesperson from the church. Here's what happened.
They had elected a fellow by the name of Xenu, could be spelled Xenu, to the supreme ruler, and they were about to elect him.
Today is a whole new world for Scientology.
There is a base on this planet, and it is so shredded away as to be hardly recognizable.
Our story last night was the first ever television broadcast of Scientology's founder telling the story of how Xenu the alien took prisoners to Earth 75 million years ago, blew them up in volcanoes, which led to clusters of alien thetans attaching themselves to our human DNA, where they still cluster today.
They threw them into collection points, boxed them up in boxes, threw them into space planes.
Other religions are open and honest about what they believe. Following our story last night, Scientology can clearly no longer deny the truth. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm here at the Scientology headquarters in Sydney. Vicky Dunstan, the head of the church, has said she'll consider my request for an interview. Chances are, like the other 12 or 13 times, she'll refuse to be interviewed. After our story last night, what we did get from Scientologists all over the country was a flood of emails and faxes, many abusive, one threatening, accusing me of being a religious bigot and having a personal vendetta against Scientology. I don't know how many times I can say this. I don't care what Scientology believes. All I ask is, why do they not be honest about it, like every other religion? I'm hoping to get an answer here today, but it looks like what happens every time is going to happen again. The tirade of abuse has been disappointing. Bigot, prejudiced, denigrate, obsession. Brian, I am so sorry for you. Sludge, demented, vendetta, propaganda that was done by the Nazis in World War II. Nearly all accuse me of making up lies about their beliefs. Incredibly, not one Scientologist comments on the fact that our story featured their idol, L. Ron Hubbard, founder of their religion, himself telling the stories about Xenu and aliens.
For the length of time from the planet Coltis to the planet Tigiak, which is the name of this planet.
Those complaining to us say we're picking on a minority religion, yet Scientology itself claims
Tom Cruise has introduced LOH technology to over 1 billion people of Earth.
Before all you Scientologists get back to your abuse, keep these words in mind.
So you can't be human and be right. The reason you can't be human and be right is because you think you've got to return the motions which you receive from human beings, and they're wrong.
And the offer for the church to have their say remains on the table. Brian Seymour reporting.